reflects, again, what our values are and whether this is going to be something where all of America is going to be part of having access to communications. I mean, there's no question, as you know better than me, mail is going to get delivered to the affluent neighborhoods. It's going to get delivered to Beverly Hills, and it's going to get delivered to the Gold Coast of Chicago, and it's going to get delivered to Miami Beach and the Upper East Side of New York and all these kinds of places. The question is the widow on a lonely road in rural Oregon going to have access to communications, or whether people are just going to say, look, man, we're not going to serve you, and if you want to be connected to the world, you're going to have to move, which is a little hard for widows in rural Oregon to do. And I've been one who has said and worked with your organization and others that I think that mail ought to be something that's part of a national network and part of something that serves all of America, not just the affluent neighborhoods. And I do support reforms in the pre-funding retirement area, and I do support letting the Postal Service get into new areas where it could generate revenue. And my hope was we could have passed a bipartisan bill this past Congress, and I hope that we can do it. And I think you've identified, I don't know of anybody who faces these kind of pre-funding obligations to the extent that the Postal Service does. In fact, to a great extent, the Congress, over my opposition, has been cutting back on employer contributions to pensions, which is something that I'm greatly concerned about. And you all have had to go just the opposite way with the pre-funding of pensions, to the point where it's hard to get the dollars for operations. So I'm still supportive of the kinds of things you want to do, and hope we can move them in this Congress.
All right.